In the Mojave Desert wasteland where once stood America, a new power is rising. One that holds the values of liberty, justice, and freedom in an ever-hostile, barren landscape. The new California Republic was far from a perfect nation, but it shines hope from the hopelessness, allowing freedom to mutants and humans alike. It is considered to be one of the few democracies left in a post-atomic world. It overwhelms its enemies through sheer numbers, compensating for their lack of technological progress. And it boasts to be the wasteland's most powerful nation-state, having fought in multiple wars at multiple fronts concurrently. In 2253, the new California Republic launched its campaign to annex the entirety of the Mojave wasteland, known colloquially as the Pacification of Mojave. This campaign led the new California Republic to war with the Brotherhood of Steel, Caesar's Legion, the Great Khans, the Fiends, and other rivaling nations and raiders within the wasteland. The NCR-Legion War was one of these conflicts during the Mojave campaign. The new California Republic engaged the slave armies of the Caesar's Legion, commencing the battle for control over the entire Mojave wasteland between the two powers. The first battle would be held in Hoover Dam, which was under the control of the NCR as part of an operation to repair and operate the barrier, which would generate an immense amount of electric power. Prior to the battle, the new California Republic and a man named Mr. House, CEO of Robco Industries, ratified the Treaty of New Vegas, granting the NCR 95% of Hoover Dam's power output, with Mr. House relinquishing control of the dam in exchange for a number of concessions. While the NCR would have been able to forcibly take the Hoover Dam from Mr. House, it would have left them vulnerable to the Caesar's Legion, who began their own offensives against the new California Republic. The First Battle of Hoover Dam, the first engagement in the war, resulted in NCR victory, temporarily driving out the forces of Caesar's Legion. The Legion's forces would conquer tribes from the east and continue to harass forces from the new California Republic alongside the Colorado River. During the battle, morality within the invading Legion troops dropped, its chain of command completely breaking down. The disorganized Legion forces managed to Boulder City, but triggered an explosive device within the town, killing most of the Legionnaires within it. The remaining Legion forces retreated. The explosion, however, had killed over 100 NCR troops, which included the death of Private Kowalski's older brother. The Battle of Willow Beach and the Battle of Arizona Spillway, however, resulted in the Legion's victory, pushing New California Republic's forces out of the eastern side of the Colorado River, giving Caesar's Legion full territorial control over it, and destroying 2 of the NCR's military camps there. After the Battle of Nelson, the Legion took control over the former mining town, and Nelson was fortified by its forces. Both the NCR and Legion forces suffered heavy casualties during the destruction of Hopeville and Ashton, where ICBMs under the ground detonated, literally cracking the earth and creating the divide. The survivors became deformed and were known to others as the Marked Men. The divide was considered to be impassable, heavily hindering the new California Republic's war efforts, now unable to fully capitalize on its victory at Hoover Dam. In 2281, the Caesar's Legion launched a massacre on the small town of Nipton, where all of its citizenry were systematically killed, using a lottery to decide each citizen's fate, whether it be decapitation, crucifixion, or enslavement, and the winner would be granted his or her freedom. Oliver Swanek, a former member of the Powder Gangers gang, won this lottery, and Nipton's mayor, Joseph Stein, was burned to death on a pile of trees. The following year, the Second Battle of Hoover Dam occurred, with Caesar's Legion attacking it for a second time, with NCR forces defending it. However, the outcome of this battle would be determined by the decisions of a single man, known to the wasteland as the Courier. The NCR-Legion War is still ongoing, with over 1,000 new California Republic soldiers dying yearly. While there is still no end in sight, Caesar's legion is living on a ticking bomb. Caesar will die like any man, and with it, so will his legion. However, none of it really matters. This is just one war out of infinite wars. And there is a popular saying in the atomic wasteland that war never changes.